I'm Adrian Morganti, and I used to be an ex-jockey, racehorse trainer, and I'm the inventor of the new STS irons, Space Technology Safety Irons. Firstly, I'd like to credit Mr. Ray Murray, Chairman of Stewards, as he raised concerns of the amount of riders whose feet were slipping off the irons and falling, and he's called for a better stirrupine and a better stirrupine with a better tread to prevent this from happening. This prompted me to develop the STS irons. The normal stirrupine used in Australia at track work is this iron with a bent bar. You'll notice there's no tread whatsoever. It's completely slippery. Rider's foot are usually placed there on an angle, and especially if they're using a leather sole, it is very slippery. In the event of a horse ducking and diving, their feet can slip forward and it can go up to there. They come off and their foot hasn't come out of the irons, their foot can get hooked up at the top, at the side, at different angles. Also, some riders are just riding on the irons such as that. Problem is the horse stops, balks, it's easy for them to lose their stirrupine. And this is the problem with the riders riding so short and riding on the toe of their iron. It's created a lot more problems, a lot more falls, and especially at track work where you might have 50 racehorses at one time on the track. And this, when they're working slow, it gives the horse more of an opportunity to duck and dive, rear, and do things wrong, because there's a lot more to look at the track when horses are going in various directions, going through gaps, coming off the track, going on the track. And this is where it becomes more of a problem. What I've done is developed a new stirrupine with a new design. You'll notice the tread has got a fantastic tread grip, which is going to overcome a lot of the foot slipping. The boot goes in there. The rider can ride in different positions. That centre bar gives them more support. You've got the little bar on the side and their foot. When a rider's riding short, the bar will face inwards. In the event that a horse ducks, dives, props, their foot will only go up to there and stop. That's where it's positioned, so you've only got that section there. In the event they come off, their foot will come out the stirrupine. This will prevent riders being hooked up and dragged. But more importantly, when you read or view all the video comments from riders coming off the track, and their comments are consistent. The tread is fantastic, better balance, better support, a horse can duck, can dive, and their feet don't move. Another point they raised on horses that pull hard, they found it was easier to hold the horse because their feet weren't moving. The rider can, if he wants to ride with less toe, he only brings his foot back and he can ride in that position. So that's the difference where it can be. It's going to be fantastic for jumps jockeys, also with apprentices to starting off. They can ride with their full foot right up to there, giving them far more support. This extended platform creates a far more support and balance, and it's slightly elevated, putting them more on the horse. Then as they become more efficient at riding, they can bring their toe back like other riders if they wish to do so. The difference with the rider riding with this iron, if it slips forward it goes to there. So it's going right back, right around this area. Whereas with the STS iron, it only can go up to there. And also you've got this section where the foot can come out to prevent riders being hooked up and dragged. The other stirrupine used is just a straight bar, the normal stirrupine. Same problem, not much foot grip. Their foot slips forward, they can go up there. If their feet hasn't come out, by the time they get to the end of the stirrup leather, that's the possibility of being hooked up and dragged. There's three ways usually a rider will come off. If a horse dives to the right, he's liable to come off to the left. Props, he's liable to go forward. If he comes off backwards or sideways, out backwards, that's the difference it can be. So you've got all these, they're the three main ways they'll come off. The advantage of the centre bar is if the horse dives to the right and your foot comes over to there, at least it stops. And it gives the rider an opportunity to regain his balance and maybe regain his seat. That will prevent less falls. When you view the videos, you'll be convinced that this is a great breakthrough in safety for track riders in the horse industry. And more importantly too, it reduces the injuries to race horses when you've got runaway horses galloping around the track, trying to negotiate through gaps. You have further horse injuries and possibly fatalities to rider and horse. So I think this is possibly one of the great breakthroughs in safety for the racing industry. Please view the video comments from riders here in Australia, track work, and also in the USA, which are all consistent. Hope this video helps you understand the benefits of the new STS irons. We've also had them used at a major show jumping event in Toowoomba, one of the second biggest events in Australia, and you'll see the photos of the rider going over jumps and the position of the foot, which is very important. That is the end of this how it works video. Hope it's of assistance explaining the benefits.